What's going on, Dolphin fans? What I need you to do before I get into today's news and rumor show is tell me what you think the Dolphins' biggest offseason need is. I'm going to be making a lot of free agency videos. I'm going to be making a lot of draft videos, and I want to know what you think the biggest need is. That way, I can make the content that you're looking for. So go ahead, let me know down in the comments section. It's time to get into today's show. What's going on, Miami Dolphin fans? As you can see, Manscaped is introducing a brand new product, the Ultra Premium Collection. It takes care of you from your head all the way down to your toes, and I know about y'all, March Madness is right around the corner, and sometimes your bracket might not be perfect, but your balls, they can be perfect. How? Head on over to manscaped.com, use code CHAT. It's going to get you 20% off on the best male grooming products out there. Should the Miami Dolphins go out and sign free agent wide receiver Davante Adams? Now, Adams is the number one guy out there. Now, there's been plenty of rumors circulating of whether or not the Packers would end up franchise tagging them. And then when you hear their general manager, Gutekunst, say, well, I don't think that that's the route we're going to go. Here's the thing with the Dolphins, and I know I've talked about this before on this show. When you have the most money in salary cap, you can do a lot of things. When you have the amount of draft capital that they have from this season and next season, you can do a lot of different stuff. So Laurie Fitzpatrick of USA Today, she started throwing out this idea of, okay, could they actually bring in Davante Adams to Miami? And this is exactly what she said. With the most cap space in the NFL and following a down year by wideout Will Fuller, the Miami Dolphins might look to help their young quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. If they go big and make Adams the highest paid receiver in the NFL, they would have an imposing receiver tandem with Adams and Jaylen Waddle. When you look at some of these numbers here between Adams and Waddle, I mean, I loved what I saw from the young rookie receiver. Had 104 catches, broke Anquan Bolden's rookie reception record, and he even missed the game. Over 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. But the one thing that I needed to see more out of Waddle was his big play ability. And if you have a guy next to him like a Davante Adams, where I'm sorry, you're going to probably have to double cover him because you can't double cover Waddle and you can't double cover Davante Adams. There's just not enough dudes out on the field. That's going to open up a whole bunch of things for your young, speedy receiver. So what do you guys have to say about this? Should the Dolphins make Davante Adams the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL? I want you to type Y for yes, type N for no. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make this the pinned comment on today's show because I like the question so much. I want you to go on down while you're getting hit with that YouTube ad break and let me know, should the Dolphins make Adams the highest paid wide receiver? If they had the opportunity to, I mean, sure, why not, right? Now, from what it sounds like, Adams is looking for like $30 million a year, which the reason why DeAndre Hopkins made $27.25 is because he was given a 2-year contract extension. If you're given an extension and it's a shorter deal, then yeah, I'm okay going out and paying a lot of money. But for Davante Adams, I understand that it's going to be a lot. But Adams might actually be worth it if you can convince him to go down to Miami. Everything that I see, everything that I read indicates that Davante wants to play with an elite quarterback, wants to play with somebody who is going to put him in the best position forward. I don't actually see that being Tua Tagovailoa or this Dolphins offense. So even if they want to go out and get him, I don't see Adams doing it unless they give him like monster type of deals that nobody else would give him. But I'm glad in the USA Today quote, you brought up Will Fuller, because if there's one thing that the Dolphins have to do a better job of this offseason, it's not just throwing a whole bunch of money around and hoping that they can end up getting somebody. Are you going to have it a healthy Devontae Parker? You paid Will Fuller $10 million to catch 4 balls for 26 yards. You have a few other key people here as well that are set to be either free agents or restricted free agents. But if you want to get the most out of your quarterback, I've always been a big fan of trying to build more talent around him. And maybe instead of spending, I don't know, $30 million on Davante Adams, you go out and spend $17 million on Allen Robinson, throw another $10 million at a receiver like DJ Chark. Allen Robinson, DJ Chark for about $27 million. Heck, maybe even a veteran like T.Y. Hilton. All I'm saying is this: if you put all your eggs in one basket, it might not be the best thing to do. To make sure that your eggs look absolutely perfect in your basket, go to manscaped.com because we got the Ultra premium set. Usually this is $49.99, but with our deal, you can get it for $39.99. How do you get it? Promo code Dolphins is how you get the setup here. So usually $49.99, it's $39.99. What you're going to be able to find here is the lip balm, deodorant, body wash. So the reason why I love this is because from the moment you step in the shower until the moment you step out of the shower, the Ultra Premium Collection, they got you covered. Has anybody ever come out of the gym and you're like, what the heck's that guy smelling like? It's probably because he's not using the body spray. I use the body spray. I use the shampoo and conditioner, the lip balm, which, I don't know about y'all, have you ever listened to somebody talk if they haven't used chapstick on a show? It sounds like that, and it makes me want to pull my hair out. So all I'm saying is this. With March Madness coming around the corner, I know everyone's trying to look there perfect. You don't want to have your bracket busted. I don't want your balls to get busted either. So if you go use promo code Dolphins at manscaped.com, we got you covered. Let's go to the next story here, and this is a juicy one. Maybe one of the biggest reasons why you decided to click in this video. Did the Dolphins target Tom Brady and Sean Payton? Well, Mike Florio of PFT reported that the Dolphins have targeted Sean Payton, and they did this with Tom Brady this offseason. Now, all this happened apparently before the Brian Flores lawsuit. However, I could understand both sides of this, and the reason is Sean Payton is an unbelievable head coach. There were rumors circulating, heck, we knew at Chat Sports about 2 weeks before that Payton was leaving, that Payton was going to end up going. So I really, truly believe a lot of that stuff surfaced, and when you have an owner like Stephen Ross, he's going to be really aggressive. On top of that, with Tom Brady, the two reasons why I think, okay, yeah, maybe even three. One, it's Tom Brady. If you can upgrade at the quarterback position, you got to do everything in your personal power to do it. And PFT said that the Dolphins actually explored hiring both of them this offseason. The Dolphins apparently wanted Brady back in 2020. Brady went to Michigan. Stephen Ross, as you guys know, is a big-time Michigan guy. And then that old report that came out with Brian Flores, and there was that one celebrity on the boat with them, that celebrity has been reported as Tom Brady also. So I'm definitely wondering if maybe that was the idea of Stephen Ross trying to get Brady down in here. So Dolphin sources told Florio that the Brady interest was to make him a minority owner, which definitely is pretty interesting to me from top to bottom. But even though I like Tom Brady, I honestly believe, y'all, he is going to end up staying retired. So shout out to Jeremy for making this one, because I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this. And this is a ballsy question. Would you rather have Tom Brady and Sean Payton or Tua Tagovailoa and Mike McDaniel? So type BP for Tom Brady and Payton, so Brady and Payton, or TM for Tagovailoa and McDaniel. Oh, man, I don't even know. I mean, I'm probably going to take Brady and Payton because I think that gives you a better chance of winning a Super Bowl. But your long-term answer, hopefully, is Tua and Mike McDaniel. Let's go to the next story coming up here on Dolphins Today. It's around Nik Needham. And, well, Nik Needham, he needs a new contract. And if that's a bad joke, hey, it's only Tuesday. It's my first day of the week. He signed as a UDFA in 2019. Played okay as a slot corner this past season. Also was able to fill in at safety. He's even played a little bit of special teams. The reason why I have a lot of respect for Nik Needham is because he doesn't have the athletic ability. He doesn't have all the tools that you see out of some of these other players, but a very intelligent guy and always out there trying his hardest. Personally, they need another solid slot corner because when you have X and you have Byron Jones on both sides, you need to really be able to find somebody in the middle. The fact that Noah Igbenogany has been a major bust since he was drafted in 2020, Needham's been one of those dudes that has been able to step up. So Mike Masala of the Dolphins Wire had this to say on Nik Needham. The 25-year-old may have had the best year of his career in 2021, even though he saw the fewest snaps, 54%. Needham recorded 59 tackles, 5 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, 2 quarterback hits, 1 sack, and 1 fumble recovery while allowing a 65% completion percentage on a 73.4 passer rating. Now, the 73.4 passer rating I do see as being pretty impressive from top to bottom. Again, not a guy that's got a lot of different things going on, but with Xavien Howard and Byron Jones and the amount of money that they have, if you can go out and bring Needham back, I don't understand why the hell you wouldn't at least do it, because I'm sorry, I don't have confidence in Noah Igbenogany ever being anything at this point, and when you look at some of the other really solid cornerbacks out there and free agency, you could go ahead and do that as well. So here's your opportunity, though. You be the general manager should the Dolphins re-sign Nik Needham. If you're like, yes, they absolutely should, I want you to go ahead and type S for sign. If you're like, nah, man, they should not bring him back, you can type P for pass. I'm not sitting here saying you break the bank on Nik Needham. I'm saying if you can go ahead, bring him back on a reasonable contract where he's making $2.5, $3 million a year, I actually think that that's really worth it because he's also a good fit, being a good backup to somebody like Jevon Holland, who I could really, really see taking that next step. And yes, Nik Needham also has some of that ability in special teams.